We're chilling! We're chilling with Rick. He's gonna get to the story quick. Yeah, we're chilling. Yes, we're chilling with Rick. Chilling with Rick, everybody. Yeah, 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 yeah.
All right, let's get to the sponsors. Upscale Exotics, reptile-only specialty store that carries exotic reptiles looking for homes. They have snakes, lizards, geckos, turtles, chameleons, tarantulas, and more. It's the store of the creepy critters. With all the supplies, enclosures, and food, it's your one-stop shop, and they have knowledgeable staff located at 145 West Seneca Street in Sherrill, 315-367-5002. Games People Play, formerly Mind Games. It's a game store with so much more. They've been in business for 28 years. They have Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh!, or Magic the Gathering, Dungeons and Dragons, and also sports cards. They also have retro video games and board games. Weekly events held in-store and a knowledgeable staff located at 114 Madison Street in Oneida, 315-363-2448. Whitestown Automotive, quality repairs at a good price just up the Thruway Bridge in Westmoreland. Boogie Dad's Music, working on producing and distributing music on all platforms and great royalty kickbacks for all performers. Oneida Carpets. Oneida Carpets, family owned and operated by Scott and Lynn White. They're both installers. They install carpet, laminate, vinyl, luxury vinyl, plank flooring, and ceramic tile. All of your flooring needs in one store. They're located at 174 Madison Street in Oneida, 315-361-9800. Big Girl Stump Removal. Do you have a stump that needs to be removed? I'm talking about a tree stump. Then call up Big Earl. He's a great guy with very fair prices, and he'll grind the stump right down to the roots. Give him a call at 315-363-5217. Papa Top. That place out there is just like Florida. It's a tropical paradise out there on that big old deck. They have obviously the outdoor deck, Adirondack chairs, picnic tables, bar stools. Grab some friends and go listen to some live music at Papa Top. Frog's Bar. Outdoor bar, picnic tables, Adirondack chairs, 2 fire pits for when fall comes. The owner, Mary, is phenomenal. She's a friend of mine. She wears the chillin' zip up proudly. And there's live music there all summer. Oneida Calet Civic Center. Upcoming events include NU Wrestling on May 27th. I'll be at that. Absolute Adele, an Adele tribute show, coming October 22nd at 3 p.m. Get your tickets for that, oneidacalet.com. Also coming on Saturday, February 24th, 2024, is Appetite for Voltage, a Guns N' Roses AC/DC tribute band. Get your tickets at oneidacalet.com. All right, on to my next guest. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Chillin' with Rick. Today I have with me an ex-con. No. Look at this beard, brother. Does it have his own zip code?
It does.
Drummer of Resonance, my brother Bruce Chandler, the Do. How are you, brother? Don't worry about that.
Yourself?
Good thing it wasn't a beer, huh? I'm doing good, man.
Good.
What do you think of the inside setup?
I like it.
You get to look at all my shoes.
They're beautiful. You have so many to choose from.
I like the pink ones. No, I'm just
Oh, wow. Everybody's got their preference.
Oh, so what's going on, man?
A lot of stuff.
We got a lot to talk about. We better get right to
talk
it.
about.
So I'm going to let you bring it up.
All right.
Say what you got to say.
Well,
we got to start from back then, man.
back then, lead me into it then. What do you want to know?
It's not me. I know why. But
Okay.
some people don't know why the band broke up.
Okay.
And you all went your separate ways. So
Okay.
real quick, I don't want my show to be a gossip show.
Of course not.
Just tell the people what happened.
All right. Well, the guys that I was playing with, basically they just wanted different things.
Yep.
They wanted to go in a different direction, kind of their own direction. They wanted to play what kind of music, certain style. They wanted to play at certain venues, and they just wanted to do them.
Okay.
And that's perfectly okay with me.
That happens every day, brother.
Yep, everybody, and that's, everybody should do what they want to do.
Yeah.
So, and if, they wanted to separate themselves from that, and we all went our separate ways, then
so be it.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
You guys good or no?
They're doing their thing. We're doing our thing.
All right.
Terms were, we ended okay, but some things got caught in the mix. But
all right. We'll end it right there.
All right.
Like I said, I don't want my show to be a gossip show.
Yeah, of course not.
But people were asking, when it first happened, they were messaging me. I was like, I ain't resident. I don't know.
But you're chilling with Rick. So you're on the inside.
You actually messaged me and be like, hey, this is what's going on.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that you even reached out to me. You didn't have to
course.
tell me, brother.
Right.
So that means a lot to me, man.
Good.
But, everybody trusts me because I never say a damn thing. Because you could tell me because I'm almost 47. 5 minutes later, I forget anyway. So you're more than welcome to message me, guys, whatever's going on, because I'm going to forget 5 minutes later. So
cool.
Now we're current and up to date. So what's been going on?
So basically, since January, the beginning of the year, I've been building back the band, trying to get in good people, reliable people, to fill in, obviously, the instruments that I need to.
Yeah.
I've got a solid group as of right now. So I've got lead guitarist, rhythm guitarist, bassist, and then right now I'm kind of in the middle of a couple different singers.
Yep.
Some that are available to fill in on shows, that are willing to, that, dig the style of music that we're doing. The set list has changed a little bit. We've kept most of, the party favorites and everything like that everybody loves.
You got to get everybody singing and dancing.
Yeah, of course, of course. We threw a little bit more, 90s style in, because before we didn't do a lot of 90s stuff.
Yeah.
It was mostly like 80s rock, and so I mixed it in a little bit to kind of just be a little more diverse to everybody and the certain venues that we play at and anywhere else. We all, we picked a good, solid set that everybody would like to hear.
Yes.
So of all ages, older, younger, and everybody in between.
Hell yeah.
So
fit everybody's needs, you're good to go, brother.
that's right.
I can't wait till you're back out there, man. I'm there for you.
Well, perfect. So with the Resonance itself, we're taking our time. Right now we're up to about a 2.5 hour set list.
Okay.
So with the new music and everything with that. So what we plan on doing is we're going to take it slow for at least the rest of this year.
Yep.
Kind of make sure that everything lines up and we're all solid and, everybody's still available to do what they've agreed to do.
Yep.
And then we're going to get back out there. We have a couple of shows already booked for this year.
Yep.
Had one in Pennsylvania. In August, we're going to go back to Pennsylvania for the Wally Lake Fest,
Yep.
which is going to be really cool. I don't know if you know what that is.
I don't.
So basically, it's basically like a big beach party.
Oh, okay, cool.
But at the same time, the bands, they play out on the lake.
Yep.
On a raft.
Oh, wow.
In front of about 200 boats.
I've seen that before.
So it's going to be really fun.
Don't get seasick, Bruce.
No, of course not. We're going to be playing with some pretty good acts on that. I don't have the full lineup for who's playing, but I know Sydney Irving's going to be there.
Yep.
Of course. And
she's doing my show later this year, August, I think.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
She's a busy girl.
Oh, yeah.
Just like you are, man. I know you're out there doing your hustle. You and my buddy Kevin.
There you go. Yep. So, with Resonance-wise, like I said, we're going to slowly get back out there. We've got some big shows coming up. We've got a couple of the local scenes as well, too, in September. The first band show will be at Station 233 for local scene-wise. So that one's in September, so be on the lookout for that.
Yep. Share it on my page.
Of course.
Yep.
Of course. Always do.
Yes.
And then
I appreciate that.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
And then later this year, and for the rest of the year, we've got a couple that will be back at Tioga Downs Casino.
Okay.
So near Pennsylvania.
Yep.
So that's going to be good on that. Like I said, we're taking our time.
Yep.
Getting the big shows set up and everything. And the next year we'll probably be full force, like we were before.
Yes.
So 2 to 3
Thank
shows
God you
a
guys were
month.
killing it.
Oh yeah, it was great. The momentum was going.
Yeah.
So on the other side of that, I call myself Animal the Drummer.
Yep.
I have my own page. I do the acoustic shows.
Yes.
So I work with many different artists, solo artists, acoustic artists. I've been playing with, I've done shows with Marcus Larrabee.
Okay.
So he's phenomenal. Kevin Charles, like you had mentioned.
I love
so
that boy.
I've been recently doing a lot with him.
Yep.
I just met up with a couple people that have moved up here from out of state that I'm collaborating with.
Yeah.
So eventually I'm probably going to get out with them too. With the acoustic shows, I like to collaborate with other artists.
Yes.
Obviously, especially, the acoustic solo artists.
Absolutely.
I'm willing to work with anybody.
Yep.
With those shows, I just like to get out there. We like to have fun.
Yeah.
And I invite people, if you're a solo artist and you want to collaborate on one of my shows coming up, reach out to me. I would love to.
You don't bite, right?
Love to gym. No, at least not hard. You know what I mean?
Easy.
I mean, if they want it.
You're a married man.
That I am. So, but
you've always been a sweetheart to me, man.
Oh, of course.
I appreciate it.
But yeah, with that, like I said, I like to, at least with the acoustic side, those shows, I just like to collaborate with people, and we play different styles. And I know with Kevin, he plays. We play country, we play rock, we play a little bit of pop stuff. So, I mean, I like the challenge of kind of just getting out of the norm.
Yes.
So, and with playing country and stuff like that, that's out of my norm.
Yep.
So I think that makes an artist.
Because you are a rocker.
Of course. Of course.
So how's the country thing doing? You do good at that?
You
digging country a little bit?
Oh,
or?
yeah, I've always liked country. Right. I've always been a big fan of...
You just prefer rock?
Yeah, I like to play rock, and, I've never really played country itself, but like I said, it's a new challenge that I like to do.
Yeah.
So, and I think it always helps an artist grow, stepping outside of their comfort zone.
Absolutely, it is, yeah.
So
that's only going to help you in the long run.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
I know a lot of rockers that are in country bands.
Yeah.
Matt Fellows from Broken Rule.
Okay.
He grew up on the hard rock stuff.
Yep.
He's a lead singer of a country band.
There you go. Hey.
I couldn't believe it when he told me that in the interview. It's like, are you kidding me?
If it works, it works.
No. He was Zeppelin and everything.
There you go.
I think.
I mean, if you love doing it.
Yeah.
And that's what it is for me. I love playing music. I don't really mind the genre.
Yeah.
Even if it's a couple of shows that are just way out of the norm for me, I don't mind it at all because I'm out there, I'm doing what I love.
Yes.
And I'm making people happy.
Amen, man. I announced today that this is done.
Yes, as of...
So I'm a little... You might have to carry this one a little bit more.
That's all right. That's all right.
I'm bumming, but I also got a lot of phone calls. Why don't you just not quit and just do one a week? Why are you quitting? So, it's something to rethink.
Yeah. Definitely take the time.
Yeah.
Finish out the season strong.
Oh,
you know that.
Yeah.
We love it.
Yeah.
We love watching you do your thing.
Yeah.
And we, obviously, the whole scene supports you.
Yes.
In whatever decision you make. Yeah. Like I told you earlier, family is definitely important.
Yeah.
It's very hard to juggle.
You know me, man. I'm so full of passion for this.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
That's why I had you guys all on multiple
And maybe
times.
next year or whatnot, you maybe just restructure things to where you're not doing it every day.
Yeah.
If you want to have a think tank, we can have a think tank about it.
A lot of people have offered that. So I'm going to get a whole group of us
there
together.
You go.
We'll call it my brainchild. Bruce said this. Big Papa said this. Big Papa's from the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Yeah.
And he does what I do. And Z obviously does what I do. And they've all reached out. And they're like, no. just rethink it.
Yeah.
They don't want me to go, and I love that.
That's good.
You've probably seen the love I got on my page.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Jesus
all
Christ.
the time.
I love you guys. I really do. And it's just something for me to think about,
It's great support.
I'm full of passion for this. And I'm talking about me. This is about you. I apologize.
No, that's all right.
I'm just saying why I'm not.
This is your show.
What makes you think that, Bruce?
I don't know either. That too.
But I'm making it about me, and I apologize for
Oh,
that.
that's all right.
But I did make the announcement today that I was done. So,
All right.
and we'll do some rethinking, and if I got to get a hold of you, I will.
All right.
Look at that big genius brain. If it's as big as
right.
your beard, I'm good, brother. You know I love you, man.
You as well.
Yes. So you got a thing coming up with Sydney Irving in the Mojo, right?
Yes, I was. That was gonna be my
Yeah.
next segue there.
I kind of know what I'm doing.
Yeah, of course. So I know this airs differently than when we're talking, but
I don't know when this is gonna air.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I don't. What's the date today?
I have
don't
no
even
idea.
know. The 28th.
You're looking at least 10 days.
So
I got to get used to this.
Yeah, no, it's all right. So this Friday,
Yeah.
coming up June 30th, I have been, in my opinion, blessed
Yes, you have.
to fill in with Sydney Irving and the Mojo. The drummer and the bassist have other obligations that they have to do that day, which is, perfectly fine. I'm glad they were able to reach out and get a hold of me.
Thank God you're available.
Of course. Oh yeah. I mean,
Like I said, this life shot you a curveball. You did with it what you did with it.
of course.
Now all of a sudden, this opportunity comes up for you, and you're available for it.
Yep. Beautiful. I mean, I like how everything's worked out. And you kind of have to think about it too. If kind of like with your show and what you're thinking.
Yeah.
Life's gonna throw you a curveball.
Yeah.
Take a couple of days to think about it.
Yeah.
Don't jump to any conclusions because later down the road it's just gonna pick right back up.
Yeah.
As long as you keep putting in the work and be behind it.
I think I'd be a miserable SOB if I wasn't doing it.
So, and I mean, that's what I did. I picked myself back up after everything went down. I kind of just went for it.
Yeah.
But yes, so the 30th, so it's Watertown.
Awesome.
So they
That's quite a jaunt.
have, so it's a block party.
Oh.
So they have, I believe they do it every year.
Yep.
So, and it's all weekend. So Friday is when we're on. I believe there's 4 different acts, and we are second on. So we're like support to whoever else is playing.
Yes.
I don't know off the top of my head, but
Yeah.
I posted it on your page, so it
Yes,
has
you
the
did.
times and everything. So from Friday, it's from 5 to 10. And then we're playing in the middle of that. So it's only a 45-minute set.
Yep.
So it's not too long. It's about 12 songs
Yeah.
that they've given me, and as well as that, that's definitely out of my comfort zone as well too, because Sydney does play a lot of diverse things.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift and Lady Gaga, and she'll play Tom Petty and even the Ramones.
Yeah.
She's all over the place,
And
which
you're
is
like,
great.
gulp.
Well, and at first I was like, I'm definitely up for the challenge,
Yeah.
and I was, and
How long does it take you to learn something like that? Is it quick or is it?
I mean, it depends on the song itself. I will say so. Last Sunday is when they reached out to me, and I got the set list last Monday.
So you're rehearsing like an SOB, aren't you?
Oh yeah, every day. I downloaded the set list, and it's just repeat all day long if I can. And we've had about 3 practices collectively.
Yep.
So the first one obviously is just hey, nice to meet everybody.
Yes.
Let's see what we can do, okay? And then we just had our last rehearsal together last night.
Yeah.
So, and then, like I said, Friday's the show. It's going to be great. Last night we did well. Everything came together great, in my opinion. They agree as well, too.
Good.
So, Friday's definitely going to be fun.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun. And like I said, it's definitely, I feel honored, at least being on the same stage as Sydney. Because, I mean, she's great. Her new single just dropped.
Yep.
I Don't Want to Fight You. The music video's out, too. And, I mean, she's a great kid.
Yeah.
So,
You just call her a kid?
she is a kid.
She is a kid.
She's 20 years old.
Oh my God, I got
20
socks
years
older
old.
than her.
Jeez. So,
You're an old man of what, 30?
31.
Oh, my bad.
31. Give me that extra year.
That's right.
So, with that, like I said, I'm definitely excited to definitely be a part of that, and hopefully maybe later on as well too, if they need more fill-ins. So that's going to be fun.
That's cool that you're making yourself available if you are available. And if
I
you're
try
doing
to
your
be.
own hustle, you're doing your own hustle.
Yep. I am definitely hustling, that's
Yes.
for sure.
Oh, I know.
Alongside with the full band getting back together,
Yeah.
fill-ins for drummers, for the drum spots for
Yeah.
bands, doing the acoustics.
Yep.
I also run sound tech for different bands too. So I've ran sound for Sydney Irving before. Bonfire, I actually ran 2 shows last year for them. This year I've run 2 shows for a Red Hot Chili Peppers tribute band.
Wow.
And then Saturday, so the 1st, I'm actually running sound for a band out in like Canandaigua.
Wow.
So I definitely traveled. I also love to do sound as well.
Yeah.
So I like bringing out what bands can do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
I make them sound good because I know that they do sound good.
Yes.
So that's just what I try to
You're a do-gooder,
kind
man.
of copy. Yeah. So.
Oh, you're doing your job.
And it's fun. It's fun. I actually enjoy like setting everything up and mic checking everything and doing the sound check. It just feels right.
Yeah.
You know?
So what if the band thing fell through? Is that something you would pursue? Kind of being a sound guy full time?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind that. I definitely.
You open to it?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Later this year, I'm actually running sound for Cooper Greer,
Mm-hmm.
which is another Grace musician artist that's from.
Jimmy
I think
Buffett
North.
sent me his info, I believe.
Yeah, I think he's from North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
So they're doing the Nashville like Stops Here tour.
Yes, he did send me that info.
Yes, and I believe he's playing at Britches, which is in Auburn.
Yep.
So I'm running sound for him when
Awesome.
he comes up here. So
Yeah.
that's gonna be fun.
What
too.
is Jimmy Buffett's real name? I forget.
Brian?
Brian. I know it's not Jimmy Buffett.
Yes, he's having a lot of issues with his Facebook right now, and
Yeah. Oh, I know.
it's rough.
I hit him up the other night about something, and he's like, "You ever need anything, call me."
Oh, of course.
So I have all this respect from all these people.
Brian's a great guy.
Yeah, Brian
I
is a
don't
great
I don't
guy.
care what anybody says about him.
Yep.
He might be a little, rough on the outside, and he's
He wants
definitely
to
a
see you
straight
guys
shooter.
succeed. Is all.
Of course.
That's all.
I mean,
it's
that's
passion.
Of course.
We all have it.
Yep.
I want to see you succeed. You want to see me succeed. So it is what
One
it is.
hand washes the other.
That's right. We're all brothers. It is a brotherhood.
That's right.
I try telling people that. Oh, what? It's like it really is. These guys welcomed me with open arms 5 years ago.
Amen.
I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Where were you born and raised? And I couldn't read my own handwriting. We're going to skip that
We're
one.
gonna skip these questions.
Look how far I've come, man.
Exactly.
1,600 people now.
That's great.
Come on.
That's amazing.
It is.
That's amazing.
And I built it all myself. And just because I have the outgoing personality for it.
Right.
People are like, what's your secret? Not to be an asshole or anything.
Yeah.
It's me.
Just be who you are.
I'm being who I am. This
Be
is
who you are.
100% me.
Put in the work that you want out of it as well too.
Yeah.
If you want to go bigger, you better put more in.
Yeah. That's
know?
all. Yep. I mean, this is how I would talk to you if we weren't on camera.
Exactly.
Yeah. We're brothers, man.
Right?
Yeah. I'm never going to have that, though. You seen the little thing I was growing. You're like, what's that? Is that a caterpillar?
It's great.
Yeah.
It's great.
So what else is going on? You got any more irons in the fire?
I do.
All right.
I recently just got endorsed through a cymbal company.
Yep.
So Trinity Cymbals. They are they're based out of Virginia.
Yeah.
They have, I don't quite know how many people they have on their roster, but I know it's not like a ton.
Yeah.
It's not like Soul Tone or anything like
Yeah.
that. Because I mean, Soul Tone just has
I think that's Steve.
crazy. Yes.
Yeah.
So Steve, I think Logan is
Yeah.
too.
Yep.
So and.
Are you considered master class or no? For drumming, there's master class drummers, from what I gather.
I don't consider myself
Okay.
master.
I don't know. I mean, I figure if they're endorsing you, you could be. I don't know.
So, what comes with that? I'm definitely on in my opinion, a great roster because they have great people, and one of the artists that they endorse as well is actually the drummer for Bret Michaels.
Oh, wow.
So, and
That's good company.
his own project, and she is the drummer for Bret Michaels.
Yeah.
She does a phenomenal job. So they also have. I was talking to the CEO the night that, he offered to me to be on the roster.
Yeah.
He said he had almost one drummer from at least every state.
That's
so
awesome.
At least that's what he's trying to do. It's a smaller company, which is great. I love to get into something on the ground floor because that means we as a team can build it up.
Yes.
And the more we build it together, the better we're all going to succeed.
Yes.
So that just happened 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yep.
So, and the team that I'm on, one of the local ones is Joe Weston. He's actually the drummer for Junkyard Heights,
Okay.
which is another local band that
Never heard of them.
they used to be under Grace Musicians Group as well too.
Okay.
They're out in like the Binghamton area.
Okay, that's why I've never heard of them.
Yeah. But they're great as well. They have a bunch of originals out too. They're more of like the southern rock kind of, pretty straightforward. It's solid work that they do.
Yeah.
So, and their singer is phenomenal. He's got an amazing voice.
I use phenomenal a lot. I know it's Chillin's interview. I heard the word phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
Phenomena.
So eventually I'm going to be switching out all my cymbals to Trinity.
As you should.
Yep. Oh, of course. And the ones that I have now, they sound great. I love using them. And like I said, slowly I'm going to swap out as I go and go from there.
Now refresh the memory, because I'm old. I'm going to be 47. I know 31. What age did you start playing drums?
I started when I was 17.
Okay.
So, like I said last year on the interview, I was obviously into the rock music, and it was the age of video games and Guitar Hero and everything like that that got me into it.
Red, green, blue.
Yep. And when they came out with Rock Band and the drums, and it just caught my eye, and
Kyle Snyder started like that.
yeah,
Yep.
nice.
Yep. That's what he said in his interview.
Yeah. So that's basically what I did, and then my mom bought me a drum kit.
Yeah.
And I'm still self-taught.
Yep.
So I haven't taken a lesson. I would like to pursue something like that because if you want to get better in your craft, to obviously grow.
Yes.
So, and I think no matter how good you are, there's always room to grow.
Yep. I should take an interview class because I'm not that good.
Even if you're good. I mean, I'm a good drummer,
Yep.
but I can still use lessons.
I get myself through.
There you go. There you go. Same here.
At least, yes, you do
1,
very
2,
well.
3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's about it.
You sick of counting to 4 yet? You know there is a 5, right?
That's a different style of music. No. That's progressive. We don't count.
We ain't
to
got
5.
time for that.
Yeah, we don't. 4, 4. That's all we need.
4. That's funny. So my buddy Kevin Charles, how did you discover him?
So actually, when we were looking for a lead singer for the band, I don't know if somebody put him in contact. I was talking to my guitarist, Will Burleson, and I believe he said that Scott Dickin had told Kevin about that we were looking for a singer. He came out, auditioned, tried out. Unfortunately, we didn't pick him to be in the band, but he still had a great voice, and he does a lot of acoustic stuff and solo acoustic stuff, so I definitely invited him on to help me out with some shows because, of course, at the beginning when everything kind of crumbled, I was left with all these open shows that I had to fill.
Yeah.
So, and I don't like to let venues down or people down.
Yeah.
So, and they were great and willing to work with me for acoustic shows instead of doing a full band show.
Yeah.
So, like Frogs, Station 233, they were great, and I love them all.
Mary is great.
Oh yeah, Mary's great.
Oh,
Bert's great. I do enjoy playing for them, working with them, and putting on entertainment.
Yeah.
You know.
And Kevin dirty raps. Did you know that?
He does?
He does.
Wow. There you go.
I watch him dirty rap to like an 85-year-old.
There you go.
I go, aren't you embarrassed? He's like, no.
Having fun.
He's having fun.
He is.
He's like, they were loving it.
Shoeless and all.
That's
no
right.
shoes and all.
Kevin, I love you. You know that. He cracked me up. He's like, I want to be the first one to smoke pot on your show. He started like I was like, I can't love you any more than what I already do right now.
There you go.
He was out there. He was all happy as shit.
That's great. It's perfect. You want people happy coming on to the show.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know if I was supposed to tell that, Kevin. I mean, but Jesus Christ, you were right on there doing it. People know it wasn't a cigarette.
Yeah.
So, I love that dude. So what else? Anything?
As of right now,
I think that's enough, don't you think?
Yeah, I was going to
Jesus
say.
Christ.
I've definitely been busy. Every weekend I'm doing something, either playing a show or running sound or helping people out.
Yeah.
You know, I like to stay busy. And
Now, what's that thing you said on the play? I forget the name of it.
the cajon?
The cajon.
Yes.
Okay.
So usually if I do an acoustic show, I actually bring bass drum, snare, hi-hat, and then I have a little splash that I use, and then I throw a towel over the snare to kind of muffle it so it's not, I'm not whacking it.
Yeah.
So I would rather play that than the cajon just because, I'm just...
Yep.
You can only do so much with the cajon, and at least with, hi-hat, stuff like that.
Yep. You prefer the drum kit?
Yeah,
obviously.
Like I said, and it's obviously not the full kit because, like I said, it's just my snare, bass drum, hi-hat, splash. Yeah. So I don't bring any toms or anything like that.
Now, did you have to train yourself to learn the cajon, or is that what just come naturally?
No, yeah, that just comes with rhythm and natural timekeeping, and if you got a beat in your head and it goes along with the time of the song, then.
You familiar with Undefeated?
Yes.
Yeah. He was out here, Christian.
Yes.
And he was out there playing the cajon.
Oh, nice.
And Meredith was singing.
Yes.
God, she's got the voice of an angel, man.
Yeah, I've been wanting to get out and actually see them.
Yeah.
So
they're going across the U.S.
I saw that. I was like, good for them.
Yes.
That's great.
Yeah. And she's like, I get car sick.
Oh, no.
But they're going to Texas anyway.
Right. That's,
pull over.
Well, good luck to them.
Yes, good luck.
You see this, good luck.
I don't know if they watch or not.
Well, hey.
Yeah. I don't know if a lot of people watch. I like to think 4 people watch, but after today, I think a lot more than 4 people watch.
Well, hey. 4 is better than none.
That's right. I'm putting content out. So, I think that's it, man. I ain't got nothing left for you.
All right.
Keep growing that beard.
Yeah, of course. Well, thanks for having me on.
No problem,
man. Definitely a pleasure for me. Anytime you want me on or anything like that.
I might be calling you to bend your ear.
Yeah. I'm here. And my studio's right down the road. So if you ever need something, a space to use, or I'm open.
I got friends like you all over the place, and I appreciate it.
It's great to have, isn't it?
Yes.
Options.
Yeah, there's a lot of options. But you're the brain. Hey. You're the brain and the beard.
Wow. I try.
All right, thank you, brother.
Thank you.
You got time to hang out for a second?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, catch Bruce Chandler wherever he's going to be. He'll let you know on my page.